This issue of Plateau State, about 7 days ago, 50 persons were killed in Bekos.
Hello, welcome to this channel. There is this video I came across and I would like us to watch it together. But before we do that, please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do that. Click on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell to keep being part of this. Then as you watch, do not forget to react and also drop your comments in the comment section.
As you can see on the screen, that is from the Chinese television reporting about the new incident that happened in Plateau State. Now, the war continues in Nigeria, especially the middle belt, the south, southeast, southwest. In fact, it is holistic everywhere. Nigeria has been, at war, but it is not official like people think about the war going on in the world. Why? Because the federal government of Nigeria did not declare the war, but the federal government of Nigeria allowed the terrorists, aiding them to kill the masses for the purpose known to them. Okay. Now, this issue of Plateau State, about 7 days ago, 50 persons were killed in Bekos. 50 persons. Okay. Now, the chief of army staff, they asked him question 4 days ago in Kaduna, where he went to. I published the video. Okay. They asked him, Mr. Man, officer, what is the solution? How will you tackle all this killing in Benue, in the Plateau State? Do you know what he said? That even though you deploy the whole military itinerary and officials to these areas, they can still tackle the insecurity because there is an underlying issue and all these killing are political. That is what he said. Fact check me, okay? That is what the chief of army staff said. In other words, the people of Plateau, Benue, what the chief of army staff is saying is that you people will continue to die. That this killing is political. That they themselves can't even fight it, even though you bring the whole army in Nigeria to Plateau State. This is exactly what he said, okay? And people are sleeping on top of that. People are still playing politics, rooting for 2027. I have never seen this kind of evil nation like Nigeria. Now, tell me, put yourself, you're watching me, put yourself in the situation. If 40 members of your extended family die, will you stop crying for 1 year? People who are your helpers, your relation, including your wife, your children, or your husband, if they die, all of them. We are talking about 40 people that died yesterday. 40 people that died yesterday. Yeah. Nigeria is really sinking and it's not sustainable. So, I have a problem with Chinese television. Chinese television suddenly, they woke up and started publishing the crisis and terrorism going on in Nigeria, because time without number, we criticize mainstream media because they are part of the problem we have. They don't speak the truth. They don't report bad news. They like to talk only politics. But people are dying. The real people are dying. Now, Chinese television started reporting what is going on. But how many people visit their websites? Tell me, how many people visit Chinese television website? People know Chinese television because of their broadcast. I think Chinese television should be able to continue to broadcast live what is going on. Talk about it the way you talk about politics. People are really dying. The war is going on. The war is going on. In Ukraine, this 2025, 40 people has never died in 1 day. In Gaza, 40 people have never died in 1 day. Forget about all this propaganda. But the real people are dying in Nigeria, but no one is talking about it. Now, this is the report that 40 people killed in fresh Plateau attack. It reads that the attack is coming less than 2 weeks after 52 persons were killed in some communities in the same state. And suddenly, the governor of Plateau State came to Chinese television and said, this thing going on in my state is not herders farmers clash. People are sponsoring terrorists to chase people out of their community. They rename the community. So what they are doing is ethnic cleansing of people who don't have a place to call their own. And from the source of information we have, these people are not Nigerians. They are the people imported by Bala Mohammed, Buhari, El-Rufai. All these people, they allow these people to come. They confess this on the national television. Now, let us follow this article from Chinese television to understand what really transpired. Now, it reads that according to a core community leader, Wakili Tongwe, the attackers invaded the village in the early hours of Monday and shot sporadically at residents who were scampering for safety after hearing gunshots. Let me just explain this, okay? Because as I'm reading this, you might not be getting the picture of what I'm saying in your brain. You wake up in your community early in the morning, All you people could see just gunshot, people shooting sporadically, like kill them. Like people who are shooting, you can't even shoot dogs like that. You can shooting sporadically. And people who were running, they were shooting them down. That is what happened. Now, he says that the community leader told Channels Television on the phone that a team of vigilantes, including himself and some security personnel, were on patrol in another community. So the vigilante people, because the community people, they have been preparing, trying to wage war. If these people come, so that yes, we'll shoot back. But they were doing their best. They were patrolling. They now moved to another community. And these people, maybe they have been monitoring them. They now invade the community that they left for another community. Now, it says that they were on patrol in another community when the attackers invaded the village and started shooting. So in other words, if these people was in that community, the vigilante could have been able to resist them. Maybe the casualties will be little on both sides. It will not be like 40 persons that died instantly now. Now, the article continues. Though the security personnel engaged the invaders and succeeded in repelling the attackers. So they came back from where they were. The vigilante now were engaged with all these invaders, and they were able to repel the attackers. The damage has been done, with about 36 persons shot dead and 4 others dying later. In other words, if the vigilante did not come to repel these people, if they did not come to challenge them, they may be the death toll who have been talking about 100 now. Not fowls, not goats. Human beings like you and I. Now, he continues. Some other residents sustained gunshot wounds and are receiving medical attention at the hospital. Security agencies in the state are yet to comment on the attack, which is coming less than 2 weeks after 52 persons were killed in some communities of the Bekos local government area of the north central of PLATEAU State. The governor told us that this thing is a genocidal something, okay? So PLATEAU State for several decades has been hotbed of killing, with gunmen sacking entire community. About 200 people were killed at Christmas 2023 celebration during a bloody attack on a majority Christian community. In May last year, around 40 people were killed and homes touched in the town of West. Now, hear from the governor, okay? This is what the governor said. I can tell you in all honesty that I cannot find any explanation other than genocidal sponsored by terrorists. The question is, who are the persons behind the organizers of this terrorism? This is what the security agencies must help us to unravel. The governor said on a recent edition of Channels Television Politics Today. Okay? He said the bandits have taken over 64 communities in the state. As I am talking to you, there are not less than 64 communities that have been taken over by bandits on the plateau between Bekos, Barikin, Ladi, and Riyom local governments. Moftwang says they have been taken over, renamed, and people are living there conveniently on lands they push people away to occupy. Security agencies know this place. They know the land, they know where these people are staying, they know where these terrorists are. But the chief of army staff said that it's political, that they can't go. I'm saying this for people to understand. If I tell you that this Nigeria is not sustainable, this country can't go on like this. People who doesn't understand the game of life, they are still playing politics on it. They don't still understand what is going on. Anyway, let's see what is going to happen.
Thank you for watching this video. Please leave your contribution in the comment section and also do well to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video.